All right, guys, so we have a bit of a problem.
Oh, look how slimy he is. Oh God, oh God.
And now it's time for the final reveal in 3, 2, 1. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Carson's Aquatics. Today, we're going to be taking a look at the African clawed frog. If you've been watching my videos for a while, you can clearly tell that he has gotten much bigger since I got him. Possibly even doubled in size, and this tank actually looks slightly too small for him. So today, we're going to be upgrading his tank. Also, if you can remember from some of my old videos, I used to have a SpongeBob themed 5.5 gallon aquarium. Killer used to live in that before I moved him into the 10 gallon with the turtle. That tank has been sitting in my basement ever since I got the 10 gallon, but today I'm going to bring it back up. I'm gonna bring the 2.5 gallon downstairs because in my room, I only have room for 3 aquariums. So I was just thinking, if I only have room for 3 aquariums, why wouldn't I just have the 3 biggest? And why would I still have the 2.5 gallon up here? So that's what I'm doing today. Let's go bring up the SpongeBob tank. And here we have the 5.5 gallon SpongeBob tank. Boy, has it been a while since I've seen this thing. So the first thing we're gonna do is obviously just rinse everything down because there's probably a lot of dust in there, possibly even some spiders living in the houses. So yeah, let's just rinse all this down. All right, guys, everything is now completely rinsed out. I actually got a brand new hang on the back filter for this tank. As you can see, it is a 10 to 20 gallon filter, and that is only a 5.5 gallon. So this will be more than enough for that tank. All right, well, here's the filter. Dang, that's bigger than I thought. That thing's kind of huge. That's a big fella. All right, guys, so we have a bit of a problem. Here's our new filter, and here's the hood for the SpongeBob tank. And as you can see, the filter does not fit in the gap of the lid. So I think what I'm gonna have to do is take the filter from the 10 gallon out of the 10 gallon, put that one in the 5.5 gallon, and then put this hang on the back filter into the 10 gallon. So that's kind of a lot, but I'll just start doing it and you guys will get it in a minute. All right, guys, I figured out what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take that filter out of this tank, put it in the SpongeBob tank, put the new filter on this tank, but actually that makes the lid for this tank not fit because there's no gap for it. So I'm gonna take the hood from the 55 gallon tank that I took off so the turtle attachment could go on there. I'm gonna put this hood onto this tank, and sure, it doesn't fit perfectly, but it fits good enough where it looks semi-normal. And that does have a gap for the filter. So that's what I'm going with. But before I do any of that, I'm gonna get a bowl of water from this tank, and I'm going to rinse the new filter cartridge in this because this water already has the beneficial bacteria and stuff. There we go. I'm also gonna rinse out the rest of the filter as well. That filter's running, the other filter's out, and I'm gonna fill this to the top. Alright, guys, the filter is flowing, and some water droplets are flying out of that opening. Alright, yeah, those flying water droplets are coming from the bubbler. So it looks like I'm gonna have to remodel this tank. So I guess stay tuned for next video when I remodel this tank. But anyway, this tank is looking fine, filled to the brim. Now it just needs an LED light. We'll get to that later. But back over to the SpongeBob tank. It is finally ready to start filling up. I'm now gonna add in the water conditioner. guys, the tank is almost full. I am gonna leave a little gap because when I carry it, it might wanna spill over a little bit, so I'm just gonna leave it like that. I'm now gonna move the 2.5 out of my room. I just moved the 2.5 into the kitchen, and I actually hooked it up too, just to let the filter go while the frog is still in there. And now I'm gonna move the SpongeBob tank in where this one was. Before I move this anymore, I am gonna put the background on it. The background is now on, and I'm gonna put the filter on. Alright guys, the filter's all hooked up, the light is plugged in, and now it's time for the final reveal in 3, 2, 1. I am gonna give this tank about 20 to 30 minutes to kind of let everything cycle through, and then I will put the frog in here. While the SpongeBob tank is cycling, I actually took the LED lights out of the old frog tank, and I'm going to somehow put them in here. Alright guys, so here's what I did. I was gonna tape it, but I decided I didn't want to. I wanted something stronger. So I actually went ahead and tied fishing line around this whole thing and tied those to the lights. There's a couple little holes, literally perfect. So I think this will work out fine. Let's put it on the tank. All right, now let's plug it in and let's see how it looks. Please look good. And it didn't even turn on. All right, it's plugged in and let's see how it looks. Ooh. Okay. Oh yeah, in case you were wondering why I had to do all this with the light, I didn't have a light with this tank. So whenever I wasn't using the SpongeBob tank, I took the LED light out of that one. But now since I'm using the SpongeBob tank, I put the light back in there. So I needed a light for this one. So that is the light from the old frog tank. And it looks pretty nice. There's a lot of switching and replacing things going on in this video, so it may be a little bit hard to understand. I apologize for that, but hopefully some of you do kind of understand what's going where, and even if you don't, that's fine. But anyway, this tank has been cycling for about 20-25 minutes, so I think it is good enough to put the frog back in this tank. Got him. Dang, he's fat. Look at that thing. Holy crap. Oh, look how slimy he is. Oh god, okay. Alright guys, the frog is in the tank. He's back there hiding under the filter. I'll get another shot of him when he comes out. Alright guys, it's been about 45 minutes. The frog is in the same spot as he was last time I checked in. But the tank is looking fine, water is crystal clear. But you know what? It looks pretty boring, honestly, so I think I'm gonna need to get some fish for this tank. So stay tuned for one of my next videos. I'll be buying fish for this tank, but that is gonna do it for this video. If you like this video, be sure to hit that like button, join the fish gang by hitting the subscribe button, turn on post notifications, and I'm gonna see you in the next video.